What's up, Empower You? We're back with more marketing tips and tricks for you. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Danielle, and I'm the marketing coordinator at the Rebecca Foote Mortgage team. And this is the first part of a couple part series on video editing. Now, we've been talking to our real estate agents, and some of them have expressed interest in starting their own YouTube channel. But the main hesitation for all of them has been that they don't know anything about video editing. And that's definitely fair. Video editing can be kind of complicated. The way I started out was I took a class to learn how to use the software that I'm editing in. But if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have known where to start. But before you really take a dive into editing videos, it's important to understand as a real estate agent that that is not your main priority. And there are industry experts out there who are ready and willing to do it for you. So the first option you have as a real estate agent is to just outsource. There's this really awesome website called Fiverr, Fiverr, which is a place for you to link up with video editors. I think you can also, if you need any graphic design done, or I think web developers also are on here. Um, it's a great site. Go check it out. There's tons of stuff. But either way, these guys might be college students or industry professionals just looking to do some freelancing on the side. But for a small fee, they will put together your video for you. If you are a do it yourself kind of person, you've come to the right place. And today I'm going to go over a little bit more about the Windows Video Editor. But before we jump into using this editor, I do want to go over a few things for background information so you can truly decide if editing is right for you or if the outsourcing is. So, with the Windows Video Editor, one pro to this is that it's free. Sort of. If you have a laptop or PC with Windows installed, you are automatically going to have the Windows Video Editor installed and ready to use on your computer. Which brings us to the con of this. If you're a Mac user, you don't have access to this app at all. Um, I think. If I'm wrong on that, sorry. But luckily, Mac does have its own version of a simple video editor called iMovie, which another part of this series will be me teaching you how to use iMovie. But back to Windows. Another pro for the Windows video editor is that it's really, really simple. There's not a lot to it, so it's very user friendly. But the con of that then is, there's not a lot to it. So if you're someone who is looking to record on a green screen, or you want to layer in a ton of B-roll over top of everything, this editor is not for that. It's truly for just really simple things. So to give you an idea of videos you can edit in with this editor, a virtual walkthrough. So let's say you just listed a house. You go into the house with your phone, you take videos of each room, and you want to put them together. This editor can totally do that. Um, those videos that we've all seen, with the picture slideshow and then music behind it, can totally do that. Um, Maybe you want to do like a how-to video with a voiceover behind. You take the videos of what you're doing and then you record explaining how to do something and then you throw it together. You can also do that in Windows. But so those are just a couple ideas, but again, it's nothing super complicated. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the editor now. So let me share my screen with you so you can see a little bit more about what this editor can do. So for your knowledge, something that always helps me when I'm going to edit a video is that I organize everything. So this fun little folder up here is where all of my project media is right now. I did create an example video for y'all, which is actually this one right here. And for this video, I literally just did a meet the team video. So I created these slides in Canva. I went and found photos of all of us, and then I did record a voiceover so I could teach you how to throw that into your video as well. And then I just grabbed another video that we had on file to show you how to like trim videos inside the editor as well. So this is the video that I made in here. I'm not sure if you can hear the sound behind it, which it's okay if you can't. It's just me talking, which you're already listening to. But so I literally just threw the slides in. They have some animation to them. They move. Yay. But not a super complicated video. But anyway, so yes, organize all your media so you know where it's at. It's easy to get to, doesn't get lost, which you might think I'm crazy for saying that, but media does get lost, I promise. So to get to the actual editor, you come down here to your start menu and don't click on anything, simply start typing video and it's right there. Click video editor, open it up. And so here's the video that I created to show you guys. But you guys are going to want to click new video project. Give it a moment to load because it's going to pop up with this first window, which is for you to name your video. We'll go ahead and just call this example 2. Click OK, and now you're ready to begin. So to give you the tour of this software, your screen is going to be divided into 3 sections. The first section is your project library. The next section is your storyboard, and the last section is your preview window. So your project library is where all of your media is going to be stored. Remember that little folder on the desktop? The reason why I make that is because when you click this add button up here to add your project media, wow. So since I was working out of this editor earlier, it recognized that I was working out of this particular folder, so it already popped up. But it makes it super easy to just grab all of the things you want to use in your video at once and drop it into the editor. I'm only going to grab a few things here for time purposes. So we'll grab those 3 things. And just for time's sake, I'm going to do 1 or 2 more things, and then I will show you how to do even more in the next video, just to give you more of a in-depth editing experience, and I'll actually show you how to make the video that I made previously. But for now, so we have these few things here, and the way you drag your project media into your storyboard is simply drag and drop. Click, hold, drag and drop. We want this photo here, we'll put this here, and then we'll move this video down here. So let's say you maybe want to move this slide over to be before the photo. Again, just drag and drop. The main thing I did want to teach you how to do first is with these photos in here, they are all labeled currently to last for 3 seconds of your video. If you would like to change the duration of them, you can simply click on the number at the bottom and it gives you a few options, or you can type in your own number. We'll just do 10 there. So you can change the duration. With a video, which has a kind of a predetermined duration, you can trim that. Let's say you started the video and you don't like how you started, so you just, restarted without stopping the recording. You can trim your video here, the trim button, and you just use these sliders. So let's say I want to cut off the beginning here. I just move my slider. Maybe I want to cut off the end here. And then you hit done and it will be saved. The other thing you can do with videos is you can split them. So for example, let's say I only wanted to use the first half of this video to like before she goes into her slides. So like to right here. Obviously you will be watching the video to see where you want to cut it off. But again, it's just a little slider and you click done. And now it has created 2 videos. So this is the first part of your video, and this is the second part. Let's say maybe you wanted this part of your video to go here and the other part to go down there. Pretty simple. Um, and you don't have to divide it just once. Obviously, this is a split video, but you can split it again if you really want to. So that's just how you kind of get things into your storyboard. Um, Another thing I did mention today is you can add a voiceover into your video as well. So the way you do that is you come up here to this custom audio button. And custom audio can be a few things. It can be a voiceover. It can also be music that you would like to upload. Windows here only has like 30 tracks that you can choose from that are there, like pre-recorded sample ones. And they're free to use, but like I said, there's only like 30 of them. So if you had a specific song you wanted to use, you would drop it in here as well. And so you just hit add audio file. And for me, this is the recording I did. And you click open. I don't think it liked that very much. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, cancel. Sorry about that, guys. I definitely did not click done first. Yeah, save your stuff before you go into doing anything else. I was getting a little ahead of myself there. My bad. So now you're back to your main screen over here. You click on custom audio. I don't want this. So we're going to add an audio file. We're going to add this one. Okay, and now it's there. So a thing to note when you're adding a recording in here like this is that it is going to have a very specific duration to it. So this is the duration of that recording. You can make it shorter, you can trim it just like your video, but obviously it only lasts a certain amount of time. So once you have it and it's in the video where you want it, you just click done and there you have it. So for now, that's where we're going to stop. The nice thing about this is it will automatically save the work that you've done back here. So literally, if you just come out, as you can see, example 2 is right there. And then you can just go ahead and close out for today. And we will come back and do even more video editing. I'll teach you how to do the rest of I'll teach you the rest of the program. Sorry, I was trying to get out of screen sharing. But anyway, thank you for tuning in today. It's been a blast. I'll be back with more on the Windows Video Editor next week, hopefully. And then I'll also be teaching you the Mac editor, which is iMovie. And if we're lucky, I might even get into Adobe Premiere Pro. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.